Bom dia. Vamos lá jogar mais. Vamos avançar nesse jogo aqui. O que eu tenho que fazer? Ah, eu acabei de conseguir o a loja, né? Melhorou a posição. Acabei de conseguir a loja. Agora eu vendo por aqui. Vamos ver. Transmissão. Eu vou ganhar Império. Vamos lá.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Sai ele rapidinho. Uma maneira ali, ó. Ele é meio que escuro. Burning areas overhead.
You're really not very good at this, are you? Let's get this over with. There you are.
Confringo!
Erupt. Bombarda.
The lamb returns to the womb. Marvelous strike!
Incendio! Descendo! Flipendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Glacius! Defendo!
I shall avenge your death. You won't get away with that.
Depulso! Bombarda!
Good as new.
É na hora.
Confringo!
A Burning. Agora tem que interrupt ele. Bombarda.
Bombarda!
Ah, Overhead Slam. Entendi.
Defendo! Confringo! Accio! Bombarda! Depulso! Defendo!
Show de bola. Só 7. Só mais 7. Acabo. Esse negócio.
Revelio!
Posso só sair matando, matando, matando até matar. Show de bola. Chegou um pouquinho pra frente. Pega melhor no microfone. Eu já ativei. Vira ali.
Confringo!
E
Revelio!
ele ali.
Confringo! Revelio!
Ah, tá lá, ó. Mais 2? Aqui, ó. Tem baú ali.
Confringo.
Tem mais um ainda?
Revelio.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
Só vai esse bichinho, só vai esse bichinho.
Nothing to poach in Arrowshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me. Now, where did I set my traps? Was it Lower Hogsfield or Upper Hogsfield?
Ah, wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, I suppose it.
Blow up a red barrel. Was once an enemy.
They come after me.
Sure, Rangers.
I'll stick 'em like a nogtail. I tell you this. Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms.
Ranger edition.
The wizards will
Ranger.
be defeated. An intruder!
You look tired.
Ué.
Ranrock will lead us to victory!
Protego.
Ranrock will
Como
unite us!
isso? Calma aí. Antes disso, então. Hit it. Não. Blow up a barrel. Depois once an enemy. Tá.
Bombard.
Beleza.
Defender.
Why have you not run away? Intent to die, do you? No, too hard.
Expelliarmus.
Caraca.
Accio.
You dare say one of my own! You will fall!
Oh, you think you're so clever.
Repulsor. Bombarder.
That's better.
Defender.
What have you done? I feel as though you're not even tricky little cake flapper.
Ué? Não avisou não?
Protego.
If only Ranrock were here to see this! I won't let that happen again!
Show de
No,
bola.
no!
Defender. Bombarder. Repulsor. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio.
Zoado.
Glacius. Confringo.
Innocent!
Expelling. Accio.
Show. Consegui os dois.
Revelio.
Salvar o cachorrinho. E tá. Ali. É um gato.
Aloha Mora.
De bola.
Levioso.
Everything's all right now.
Revelio.
Cadê essa pedra? Ó! Não deu pra ver de perto. Queria ver mais de perto. Passarinho voando na parede. Era pra ser vível daqui. Pelo menos eu imagino que deveria. Ali, ó. E é mesmo.
Confringo.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin. There's no telling.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Ele tá vindo pra trás de mim? Com medo? Parece que ficou com medo.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success.
Revelio.
Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Accio.
Opening all of these is tempting.
Confringo. Confringo. Glacius. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Accio.
That's it. And the rest of the tomb will be
Confringo.
insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
This room is taller than it looks.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Avancemos.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confrindo.
Não é isso, não?
Confrindo. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Bola.
Accio. Revelio.
Onde será que é? Calma. Parece menos coisa. Vamos lá.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Expellium. Expellium. Accio. Confringo. Confringo. Expellium. Accio. Descendo. Revelio.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Accio. Repulsor. Revelio. Confringo.
Ok.
Revelio.
Peguei ele tudo.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones
Atacado.
outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Boa.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Levar pra algum lugar que eu não sei onde é ainda. Ali, ó.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Depulso. Revelio.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Depulso!
Ok.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Accio! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Revelio! Accio! I need to find a safe way across.
Tá. Primeiro deixa eu abrir aquela outra porta. Eu acho que ela vem antes.
Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Depulso! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Ah, agora foi.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Brilhante.
There's more to this than even I imagined.
Olha, é missão, tá vendo?
Revelio.
Como é que eu faço pra entrar ali?
Accio.
Não, consegui mesmo.
Revelio. Accio.
Bom, não tem muito o que fazer.
Revelio.
E aqui?
Lumos. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Lumos.
Aham.
Confrig.
Beleza. Vai!
Lumos. Confringo.
Consegui!
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Show.
Rickety bone bridge complete. Revelio.
Ah, tá. Eu chego pelo outro lado. E abro.
Accio.
Isso aqui. O malandragem.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
Confringo.
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Levioso.
Jogar de pequeno.
Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Imperio. Levioso. Sendo.
Confringo. Sendo. Protego. Stupid. Confringo. Confringo. Stupid.
Acho que não vai dar. Ah, vai dar sim.
Descendo. Defender. Protego.
Stupid. Confringo. Descendo. Stupid one.
Beleza. Bora matar.
Bombarda. Defender. Depulso.
Sendo. Confringo.
Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Confringo.
Incoisável?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Uns item bom, uns item bom. Não, esse é bom mesmo.
Confringo.
Sendo destruído? Eu não sei. Ah!
Revelio.
Show, eu escolhi o caminho certo, que é o caminho errado. Escolhi corretamente o caminho errado. Agora. De volta. Ali acho que é o caminho que eu vim. Ali é o caminho que não dá pra ir.
Depulso.
Não dá pra ir. Então agora.
Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked. Keep going. This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Wingardium Leviosa.
E
Revelio.
tem que descobrir a sequência.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Existe uma sequência. Para abrir aquele ali. Ah, não é sequência não.
Accio.
Aquele. E aquele. O que mais
Revelio.
tem que abrir? Aquele ali. Não é coisa e coisa.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Que isso?
Revelio.
Aqui?
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
They can only first by Imperial.
Imperial.
Two enemy airborne. 5 seconds.
Accio.
Oh, esse enemy airborne. Chato.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Tracy. Accio.
Whoa!
Incendio. Imperial. Descender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Glacius. Bombarder. Defender. Depulso. Findo. Incendio. Descender. Confringo. Imperial. Incendio. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. Accio. Defendo. Bombarder.
Ok.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Pegou lutas muito mais
Rebellion.
difíceis que essa, né, velho?
Confringo. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Accio. Revelio. Sebastian, the relic. Look. Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is
Quem tá
that
aqui?
ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Como é que eu venho pra cá? Quase consegui, você viu lá?
Revelio.
Só falta as coisas que estão pra cá. Eu não consigo passar aqui.
Accio. Repulsor. Bombarda. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacis. Descendo, descendo. Leviosa. Revelio.
Eu não sei como passar por ali não. Ah, não, ó, não. Será que é esse aqui?
Accio. Repulsor.
Não parece.
Revelio.
É, sei não. Eu acho uma puta falta de sacanagem. Eita, vai tá coçando pra caramba. Chato.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that.
Revelio. We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Ué, não é pra cá não? Ah é, aqui dá a volta só, pô. Pelo menos subir as escadas já. Sem precisar subir as escadas.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Revelio.
Get to Feldcroft. I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Silent as a grave.
I'm Who's there? Let's get this over.
Descendo. Defendo. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
Não deu. Errei não.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Blow up a red barrel with Bombarda. And leaping loyalists
Revelio.
under the ground.
There you are.
I've been fighting since before you were.
Stay back! Keep out the way!
We have to fight.
Go! I should have been shot.
Uncle, to the right!
Got it!
They're closing in!
Bombarda.
Caraca, eu tô errando!
Expulsion! I'll kill you when I get down from here! But I'm not having your soul!
Bastion! Be careful! Mine!
We've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make it.
E
I'm handling it.
Depulso.
How nice of you to stop.
Defendo.
We have to fight.
When do you keep out of sword's reach?
que inimigo é esse?
Bombarda.
They're closing in!
An intruder! This
You'll
does
not win here.
Bastion! Be careful! Mine!
They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat.
Expulsion!
Imperial.
Stop provoking them!
I'm handling it.
There's nowhere to go.
We have to fight.
Keep out of sword's reach!
Uncle, to the right!
Got him!
Ah, é quando ele dá um saltinho.
Descendo.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed.
You've gone too far.
A gente tava aqui usando essa magia aqui de
Stay
boas.
away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Diga lá pra ela então.
Why, Sebastian?
Revelio. Incendio. Descendo. Defendo. Bombarda. Compulso. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacius. Accio. Incendio. Descendo. Glacius.
Ué. Como que eu tiro isso aqui daqui?
Levioso.
Sei não. Bom. Ele fez esse negócio rapidão.
Oh, this day has gone on too long.
Petrificus totalis.
Viu?
This place has seen better days. Reparo. Revelio.
Tem um faltando, eu não sei onde é que tá. Ali.
of time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only...
Revelio.
Not like I'd fall out now. Lucky
Reparo.
if I fit in one.
That's that. Settled.
Show.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Deixa eu terminei o... um dos negócios. Consegui. Show, não preciso mais ficar me preocupando com isso. Posso só matar agora. Direto, sem ficar procurando inimigo, sem ficar matando aleatoriamente. Beleza. Item. Parece que são a mesma coisa, né? Não vai melhorar. Não melhora. Decrease damage taken from dug bugs. Increase damage with Expelliarmus. E increase damage bombarda. Acho que eu prefiro Expelliarmus. Uso mais. Cai 3 mais increase Venomous Tentacular Damage. Não me importa. Beleza. Temos offspring desse e offspring desse. Eu não tenho 2 high wings, então tem offspring. Offspring. Eu não tenho esse aqui, então não tem como ter offspring desse. Então offspring do gato, não tenho 2 desse, é isso aí. Os animais não estão comendo. Ops. Não era a minha intenção.
Remember who warned you?
Ah, não mostra onde é que é?
Every day I get an audience.
É aqui, não é?
I try to go a little far.
It is
não tá
wonderful
mostrando.
to see you back here. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all.
Eu
I was
esperei,
just
porra.
at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Eita.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home.
Revelio.
Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do. One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be. able to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacius. Depulso. Revelio. How charming. They keep in touch with each other. There she is again. Reparo.
Fantastic.
From a distance. Revelio.
Olha, acho que já perdeu o baú. Viu toda a diferença.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the
Revelio.
poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step. Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet. What was that? Well, there's no turning back now. Remember. Over here!
Wait here! I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Watch out!
Revelio.
It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it.
Sei.
Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she's making it easy.
Corre!
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. Revelio.
Ué? Não deu pra conseguir fora da minha posição. Consegui já? Besteira.
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
E aí, tudo certo? Qual o nome? Maiúsculozinho. Maiúsculozinho.
Get to
Tranquilo?
the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Nossa.
Now, if we
Map
just
aqui.
return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much
Revelio.
fuss.
Porque eles não têm medo, né? Teria me cagado já. Ah, ela vai comer?
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Pra quem, gente? Não me explicar, não?
How could I have been so blind?
De leve. Vamos lá, qual que eu vou melhorar? Aqui já foi tudo. Ó, agora essa aqui. O que é? An enemy under your control with Imperial curses other targets with each... Ah, tá. Igual. Pô, esse aqui fica roubadíssimo. Eu curso um, fico tum 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 tum. Eu jogo isso aqui em um, jogo isso aqui no outro, e a bala quebrava mata geral. Porra. Ah, confeito dos lobos.
On another adventure, are we?
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Provavelmente. Don't feel.
Don't look at me like that.
It's a good thing the owlery is
Revelio.
quite the aroma in there.
There are a few students here. Revelio.
É, eu passei direto e a gente conversa com o cara. Cadê esse cara? Conversa. Ué. Desce pra baixo.
Revelio.
Aham.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
May I ask what attracted you to astronomy?
You may. Might I assume from your inquiry that you wonder how anyone may have an interest in astronomy?
Oh, not at all, Professor. I find it intriguing and wanted to know more about your work.
Ah, that is good to hear. So often those who do not fully understand all that can be gleaned from the stars question astronomy's relevance. Misperceptions frequently arise due to the confusion of astronomy with astrology, the ridiculousness of which I shall not deign to discuss. To answer your question, It was my dear sister who first sparked my interest in stargazing. The two of us spent countless nights on our rooftop staring at the cosmos. It was one of the only subjects we could study together.
I'm not sure I follow, Professor. Why was that?
My sister is a squib. Clever, hardworking, and generous, but a squib nonetheless. The only non-magical child born to our family in generations, poor thing. Although she manages exceptionally well.
It sounds as if she's a lovely person and accomplished.
She is. And to her credit, while she was once disappointed not to attend Hogwarts, she has excelled in Muggle school. One of the first women, we suspect, to have attended Cambridge, well disguised at the time by our mother as a gentleman scholar. And as astronomy is one subject shared between the Muggle world and ours, she and I have been able to maintain that common interest. We still sneak up to a rooftop now and then to gaze upwards, courtesy of a levitation charm rather than a trellis nowadays.
Thank you for telling me about your sister, Professor.
I was glad to. It is good to be reminded of all that one can accomplish when one embraces who one is. Now off you go. I am sure you've a star chart to review somewhere.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok.
Daniel
Could use your
Thrasher.
help with something. He's
What?
waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting.
Red
I mean,
Kid 5.
well, might this be
É um rap
dangerous?
pra
I think he simply wants to show
pessoas
me
que não
something
falam
that
inglês
involves
nativamente.
gobbledygook. If it helps,
Tem quase
he's a
que
friend of
fala
Sirona's.
gobbledygook.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambushed me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion, that would do it.
You're right. The world's not safe at the moment. It's best to take precautions. Here, use it wisely.
Oh, I will. You can be sure of that. Ranrock's lot won't take me down. And I've you to thank. Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help.
Revelio.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Lumos. Revelio.
Ali? Não. Aqui?
Lumos.
Não. Quantos bugs eu tenho que matar? Já faltam 12 do bug. Então vamos lá. Tem que acabar de
Levioso. Defender. Protego. Levioso. Defender. Bombarda. Repulsor. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Lumos. Lumos. Levioso. Defender. Bombarda. Levioso. Defender.
Agora eu fico mais tranquilo aqui, procurando os negócios.
Revelio. Revelio.
Ali.
Lumos. Revelio. Repulso. Revelio.
Teoricamente atrás desse aqui. Ali.
Lumos. Merlin himself would be proud.
Tinha uns outros negócios por aqui que pareciam legais. Ué? Tá falando?
Bombarda. Defender. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Glacis. Incendio. Levioso. Defend.
Não tá funcionando.
Bombarda. Depulso. Incendio. Imperial. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Glacius. Bombarder. Defender. Cabalso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Imperium. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacius. Defendo. Bombarda. Incendio.
Ele até recupera a vida, que maneiro.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender.
Um pouco do Bugs. Eu tava num lugar. Aqui, ó.
Revelio. Imperio. Levioso. Bombarda. Imperio. Incendio. Defender. Bombarda.
Caraca!
Incendio. Descendo. Imperio.
Não era nele, não.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Defendo.
Pronto. É suficiente. Então, do Gibog não preciso mais, só a missão agora. Ué. A caverna aqui não? Aparentemente não tem uma caverna aqui. Eu achei que tinha.
Revelio. Revelio.
Bom. Ou já consegui esse. Ou buguei.
Could it be a
Where?
Merlin trial? Confringo! Revelio.
Gente, tá ficando azul. Ih! Ele tentando virar de noite?
Revelio.
Achei. Achei 3, beleza.
Confringo. Revelio. Defaulter.
Ah, então esse aqui é o último. E tem aquele lá também.
Revelio. Confringo.
Pega.
Confringo.
Muito bom.
Revelio. Revelio.
Deve ser de empurrar a pedra. Ah, pedra. Enquanto isso eu vou pegando aqui.
Revelio.
Ué, por que a pedra não caiu lá? Ah, pronto.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Revelio.
Mongo eu acho que eu já consegui, não.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped.
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
I'll meet you.
Legal
I
que,
can
tipo
do
assim,
this.
ele
I
nem
will
sabe se
await
vai
your
precisar.
return.
Sabe igual o bagulho do Luke.
I shall see you soon.
E aí ele chamou a Mitch. Que não tem nada a ver com a história.
Revelio.
E ele quer que a gente vá e ele não vai junto pra ele não ser descoberto. Não, mas é só não ser visto, porra. Eles vão conseguir. E que ele não é só não ser visto também.
The door is looking at us.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Confront. Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lid.
Revelio.
Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe I'm in real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio. Armit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Fica aí, Mitch.
Clever.
Watch your step round here.
Petronius Totalis.
Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right.
That was a little more than
We're being watched. I'll get us through here safely, Armit. You have my word. Revelio.
Ué, tem força?
Confront.
Agora dá pra...
Accio.
Aí vai descer um negócio aqui pela água, provavelmente. Eu posso subir por lá.
Revelio. Deposit. Revelio.
bola.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio. It's Totalis.
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Rabbito, fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day.
Who is it? Is somebody there? Hello?
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Confringo.
Mas tô até perdido. Vou entender aqui. De onde que eu vim? Pra onde eu quero ir, pra onde eu não quero ir, pra onde eu quero ir, pra onde eu não quero ir, pra onde eu quero ir ainda. Tá. Eu vim daqui, tinha algum outro caminho?
The boiler activated that handle. See it?
Ah, tá. Beleza. Então é isso mesmo. Então, aqui tá tudo certinho. Aí.
Revelio.
Já peguei as coisas ali em cima. Tô avançando aqui, beleza. Então, por enquanto eu já peguei tudo.
Accio should easily engage the handle. Marvelously clever.
Aí aqui embaixo. Pula em cima. Entendi minha confusão, porque eu tava achando que pra cá era o caminho. Agora eu tô achando que pra cá não é o caminho.
Revelio.
É só uma... Tá. Então aqui tá resolvido. Isso. E aqui é o caminho mesmo.
Revelio.
Aí eu ativei aqui. Deu uma puxada.
Revelio.
Aqui esse é o caminho. Beleza. Deixa eu ver aqui os outros lugares.
Revelio. Revelio.
Tá, por enquanto criei tudo. Agora vamos pra lá.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Luma, not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Revelio.
Yes, of course.
Revelio.
Will rule over wizards at last.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
Show de bola.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet. Revelio.
aqui. Levar ali.
Revelio.
Viu alguma coisa? Ah, olha só. Caminho de volta. Ou caminho de ida também, não, acho que não é caminho de volta. Deve ser pegar aqui e acabar lá.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Splendid.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Não tô tentando entrar não. É que eu tô.
Revelio.
Cadê a caixinha? Ali? Ela tava indo embora.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ela mesmo.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacier.
I should investigate. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Não consigo chegar aqui? Ah, será que eu não consigo passar ainda? Deve estar fechado aí no caminho, então é isso. Não, não era isso não. Queria quests.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Sim, Hogwarts em geral.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Hã? Já vim? Já vim esse aqui. Já vim, é o primeiro é o mais bobinho.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Olha quem tá aqui, ó.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise.
E todos os demiguises já de Hogwarts. De Hogsmeade. Não, de Hogwarts. Hogsmeade faltam 3.
Revelio.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium.
Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise him.
Revelio. Revelio.
Simplification version.
Revelio.
Sometime in the fresh air would be wonderful.
Longe.
Revelio. 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 Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Faltou um Field Guide Page. Hogsmeade. Então, 3 Demigases. Sendo que eu preciso de... dois. Eu vou lá em Hogsmeade para descobrir onde eles estão. Preciso de mais dois. E aí eu consigo o Aloha Mora nível 3. Eita! Fui eu. Tá bom? Vou deixar claro.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Come now, don't be stingy. Nips in the hat, if you please. New instruments are in.
Revelio.
I'm told that last Clement. Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Tinha alguns realmente que não abri.
Revelio.
Show.
Revelio.
Gatinho, 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 gatinho. Oh.
Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
Their obsession with those infernal butterflies.
Show. Consegui. Todos os demigases. Vou aprender Louvor 3. E agora não vai ter mais nada que me segure.
Hello. I actually have some moons for you.
You're ready for the final Alahamora lesson. You have done all I asked. I only wish I knew. If you do find more, please. And if I ever find out, thank you once again. Now that you've mastered Alahamora, no lock is unbreakable. But do feel free to keep finding demiguise statues and removing them.
Show de bola. Eu acho que vou lá na base pra encerrar por agora. Talvez eu jogue um pouquinho mais tarde, talvez não. Vamos ver. Pô, consegui umas roupas melhores, hein? Isso é bom pra caramba. Finalmente Porra, aumenta 24. Eu tava usando não. Não que a bota brilhava. Acho que talvez ele fosse um que nem tinha como usar. Como mudar a aparência. Ah, esse aqui. Esse aqui. Ah, tá. Vou vender.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Falta vender isso aqui mesmo e aí encerro. Vende isso, vende as bestas.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Ah, olha só.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Bom, deixa eu falar. Sim, tá bom. E é isso. Por agora é isso. Valeu, até a próxima. Ah, é. Ó. Segue. Segue ali. Escreve, ó. E é isso. Valeu, beijo.